Shocking
themselves
evolution
in
of Stray Kids
K-pop.
music.
Since 2017, when they were just a survival show group, to 2024, where they are known and celebrated worldwide, it's clear they've had quite the evolution.
No, I'm just gonna say, like, Stray Kids have made some insane moves, like, over the years, you know? Making a lot of, like, new genres really popped in K-pop. Stray Kids one of the first groups with BTS that actually got me into K-pop. And yeah, they just really got some great songs, great music videos as well. And yeah, I mean, let's check
From
this video
music
out.
styles to artistry, Stray Kids' image has continued to change and define who they are today.
Beginning. Okay.
In August of 2017, the Stray Kids Survival Show was officially announced by JYP Entertainment. Leading up to its premiere, JYP released several promotional photos and teasers of the
Oh, they look so
contestants.
different.
The 9 contestants were revealed as Bangchan, Woojin, Felix, Minho, who would later go by Lino, Han.
So what happened to was it Woojin, right? Because I'm not quite familiar with that one member.
Bangchan, Woojin.
Woojin. Okay, so he left because I've heard something about he just didn't like. It was like too stressful or something like that. That's like the only things that I've heard, but maybe
Felix,
it's
Minho, who would later go by Lino, Han, Seungmin, Hyunjin, Jungin, who would later go by Ian, and Changbin. As an additional promotion, they showcased a pre-debut music video for the song Elevator. The song Elevator was used as the theme song for the survival show and was later released as a single on November 1st. As the survival show played out, Lee Min-ho was shockingly eliminated in episode 4. The elimination surprised all viewers of the show and enraged them. Later in episode 8, Felix was eliminated as well. The 2 eliminations were devastating to the members and viewers alike. However, in episode 9, JYP hosted a live vote for whether Lino and Felix should come back. The results were very close to say the least, with 96% of viewers voting for yes and only 4% saying no. The 2 returned to the survival show where the 9 contestants would become Stray Kids.
That makes sense.
On January 8th, Stray Kids would reveal their final pre-release. The 7-track EP titled Mixtape included songs from the Stray Kids Survival Show, such as Elevator and Spread My Wings. Just a few months later, Stray Kids would officially debut. On March 25th, their debut album I Am Not was released to the public. With the title track District 9, Stray Kids solidified their unique sound based around being powerful and energetic. However, it was not an immediate success for the rookie group. On the first day of its release, I Am Not only sold 3,421 copies. The group did not take the low sales harshly though, quickly following up with the release of 2 new EPs, I Am Who being released on August 6th and I Am You releasing on October 22nd. The new releases showcase Stray Kids' versatility and ability to experiment with different sounds. Both EPs have great music on them.
Good thing that they didn't like give up or got cut off at that point, because we wouldn't have so many freaking bangers right now.
But it's sold even better now, right? Well, sadly not. In the first day, I Am Who was only able to sell 1,766 copies. The final EP of the trilogy just barely sold more than its predecessor, coming in at 1,945 copies sold. Despite the low sales, Stray Kids secured themselves a spot at the 2018 Mama Awards.
When was like the moment that they blew up? It's gotta be somewhere around like the Thunderous, God's Menu kind of era, right?
December 10th, and winning the Rookie Group of the Year award. It looked like things might have been shaping up for Stray Kids. On March 25th of 2019, the 1-year anniversary of Stray Kids' Play One Mirror was released. The title track of the mini-album, named Mirror, went into the themes of self-discovery and marked a fresh new era for Stray Kids. On its first day, Mirror was able to sell 5,012 copies, more than double the last 2 releases combined. As summer was starting, Stray Kids released a sequel to the Clay series, Clay 2 Yellow Wood, on June 19th. The mini-album was a slight step down from the previous release, only selling 4,295 copies on the first day. The title track Side Effects, an energetic song, showcased Stray Kids' strong volume and their impactful rap verses. The EP continued the theme of the previous release by discussing finding one's path. The title Yellow Wood is a metaphor on the journey through an unknown area, similar to a thick forest. In between the time of Yellow Wood and their next release, Stray Kids brought themselves a great amount of attention and praise for their experimental sound throughout the album. This attention created eager anticipation for what was in store next. The anticipation would be interrupted, however. On October 28th, JYP Entertainment announced that Kim Woo-jin would be leaving Stray Kids and that his contract would be terminated. JYP
Damn.
cited the reason as being for personal reasons, but many have speculated otherwise. Leading up to his leave, Woojin was not exactly a fan favorite of everyone. Some accused Woojin of bullying the other 8 members and demanded his leave. In the time since his leave, Woojin has signed with the label 10X and debuted as a soloist under his full name, Kim Woojin. Despite their eventful past month, Stray Kids would continue their release.
Wait, I didn't even know he did a solo career after that. Okay.
Schedule. On December 9th, Stray Kids would drop their finale to the Clay series. Clay Levantier was, to say the least, massive for Stray Kids, amassing a whole 18,080, nearly 20,000 copies sold on just the first day alone. It was clear they were finally getting the attention they deserved. The title track, Levantier, touches on subjects of support and value of having friends to rely on throughout life. The finale album revolves around themes of finding your way out of a difficult situation with the help of people who love you.
The takeover,
on June 17th,
2020.
the world of K-pop would be left shook. Beginning a new era with the album Go Live, Stray Kids would release their first full-length album and the global hit track God's Menu. With its signature raps and performance style, God's Menu gained significant popularity for the group. The showcase of Felix's deep voice in the second verse left every K-pop fan stunned and in love. On the first day of its release, Go Live brought in 52,352 sales, and as the month went on, Stray Kids sold 243,462 copies, nearly 250,000. The success of their summer album would certainly not be forgotten. As the final quarter of the year began, Stray Kids found it perfect to release yet another album. On September 14th, the repackaged album In Life was released to the public. In just the first day, In Life sold 121,082 copies, becoming the first time the group sold more than 100,000 copies within the first day. But the success of In Life doesn't stop there. The title track, Backdoor, was an instant hit. The song featured the signature energetic style with a catchy sound. Backdoor was even featured on Time Magazine's Best Songs of 2020, coming in at number 8.
Damn,
being the only K-pop song to ever be mentioned on the top 10 songs.
Wait, how do they put Backdoor but they don't put God's Menu? Like, I mean, God's Menu is like way better than Backdoor. Even though I still enjoy Backdoor, but like...
The year list. Writer Reza Brunner calls Backdoor a prime example that songs do not have to stick to one musical style. Reza goes on to say the title track is an artful Frankenstein that's as catchy as it is complex. There are dramatic air horns, slinky R&B breaks, jazz interludes, a trap chorus, and electronic beats. Go Live and In Life were going to be monumental releases for Stray Kids.
I feel like Stray Kids have like a very good talent to take in lots of different genres, lots of different sounds, and kind of combining it into one track. And they make it sound really good, you know, like whatever it is that they kind of tackle. Because I think we've heard pretty much every single genre, like one of the most popular genres, right? Or like top 10 most popular genres. I'm pretty sure Stray Kids used one of those genres in their songs at some point.
In 2021, Stray Kids experienced a year with numerous events. As the year began, more controversy arose. This time, the bullying accusations were pointed at Hyunjin. A netizen claimed to have been bullied by Hyunjin and a fellow classmate in middle school. She cited that she was bullied for getting too much food from the cafeteria and being invited to a chat room where the accused bullies used abusive language towards her. As an apology for the things he had done, Hyunjin decided to go on hiatus to reflect on himself and improve. The hiatus lasted from February to July, where he would rejoin the group for their second upcoming album. On March 19th, Stray Kids was featured on Alesso's single, Going Dumb. Just a few days later, Stray Kids would be featured on the reality TV show Kingdom Legendary War. 6 boy groups competed to be named the Kings of K-pop. The contestants included BTOB,
I gotta
iKON,
still watch this.
SF9, The Boys,
I gotta
80s,
watch this, man.
and Stray Kids. Halfway through the show, on episode 5, Stray Kids covered BTOB's song, I'll Be Your Man. This cover has since been one of the most beloved and praised covers by Stray Kids. As the show came to its finale, the group found it to be a great time to showcase a brand new song called Wolfgang. With the powerful choreography and impactful lyrics, Stray Kids was able to win the show and be crowned the Kings of K-pop. The second full-length album, No Easy, was announced on July 22nd with an exciting trailer. Accompanying the previously revealed song, Wolfgang, was the title track Thunderous. Thunderous was the 5th Stray Kids music video to hit 100 million views on YouTube, and also the fastest. Taking only 55 days, Stray Kids had made another instant hit. The album's title, No Easy, appears to be a play on words as displayed in the album art. The subtle title wordplay hints at the criticism Stray Kids continually faced as being called noise music. Bang Chan explains how they actually thought the term noise music was something that they could use as their own weapon. Seungmin also added, the meaning is something like, life is not easy because of the naggers who tell us to do this and that, but we are Stray Kids and we are not backing down. The brand new album was able to sell 355,946 copies in just the first day alone, and within the first month of the release, the group had sold over 1 million copies, coming in at 1,127,800 copies. Included on No Easy was the B-side track Red Lights, written by Bangchan and Hyunjin. The fan-favorite B-side was given a music video and published on the Stray Kids' personal YouTube channel. As of February 2024, it holds the #1 spot for the most watched B-side music video by Stray Kids. As the holiday season approached, Stray Kids released a mysterious poster teasing an upcoming seasonal EP. The group announced that their Christmas EP
best Christmas song,
Christmas Evil
honestly,
would not be promoted on any music programs, but rather be a gift to the fans for supporting them and loving them through the year 2021. Title track Christmas Evil has since become a popular holiday song for K-pop fans and non-K-pop fans to use on various social media sites such as TikTok and Instagram. Released on November 29th, the EP did not top the success of No Easy, but did still sell well for the season. On the first day, the EP sold 98,945 copies, just short of 100,000.
That's
this
crazy.
seasonal
That's
gift
like
was a great gift for
3
all
years
fans
ago
of
they
Stray
couldn't
Kids.
break like 5K.
Only a few months after the new year had begun, Stray Kids was ready for their next comeback. On February 27th, the world got its first taste of their next mini-album titled Ordinary. The first trailer was filled with excitement and promising themes. Showcasing the bright new hairstyles some of the members were trying out, the world of K-pop was left speechless. Just a few weeks after the announcement, Ordinary was released to the public on March 18th, exactly 1 week before the group's 4-year anniversary. The 7-track mini-album centralized itself around breaking the mold and being satisfied with the way you are. The album's name, Ordinary, is a play on the term ordinary, which represents that Stray Kids is pleased with being odd-inary instead of ordinary. The title track
Wait, I actually
Maniac
didn't think about
highlights
that. That's
these
cool.
themes the most, with the lyrics for the refrain
Maniac.
stating, "Relax everyone, stop pretending to be
Maniac.
normal. All of your smiles look weird. When the lock is released, we're all the same." Within Ordinary's first day, Stray Kids was able to sell 496,125 copies, just short of 500,000. And within the first month, it sold 1,546,907 copies, over 400,000 more than
That's gonna
No
be
Easy
pre-orders,
sold.
right?
Not only was it a hit domestically in South Korea, but it managed to easily debut at the top of the Billboard 200 charts, a first for Stray Kids. In the first week within the United States, the mini-album sold over 110,000 copies, becoming the highest-selling week of 2022 for a specific album. Stray Kids was solidifying themselves as a global sensation and expanding the world of K-pop. Before we continue my favorite year for Stray Kids, I just wanted to come in and say if you've enjoyed the video so far, you should subscribe. I post a lot of Stray Kids content, and if you are to stay as well, you would really enjoy it here. Well, anyway, back to Stray Kids. A little more than 5 months after Ordinary, Stray Kids put out the trailer for their next mini-album. The trailer was filled with brighter themes, a strong contrast to the dark themes of their past album. The trailer was met with overwhelming praise, even garnishing the attention of Hollywood actor Ryan Reynolds. The actor has talked about Stray Kids on several accounts and says that his good friend Bangchan is his new favorite Aussie. On October 7th, Stray Kids would make history, not only for the group themselves, but for the entertainment company JYP as well. Stray Kids had successfully become the first JYP group to have an album reach over 1 million pre-orders. But it didn't stop at 1 million. The group easily doubled it, pre-selling a total of 2,370,000 copies. Maxident, the new mini-album, placed itself at the top of the Billboard 200, making it the second major release in a row to do so. The title track of Maxident was themed on love. Stray Kids' first title track with this theme. Case 143 discusses falling in love and the uncertainty of how you feel. The song's name is a reference to the internet messaging code 143, which stands for I love you. The pretty title track fuses angelic vocals with energetic raps, forming another great Stray Kids comeback. Apart from the regular songs on the album, there are special tracks created by different subunits within the group. One of these subunits is called 3 Racha, consisting of Bangchan, Changbin, and Han. They are not only members, but also the main producers of Stray Kids. 3 Racha is responsible for writing the song 3 Racha. Another subunit is Dance Racha, composed of Felix, Hyunjin, and Lino, who are the main dancers of Stray Kids. They collaborated on a track titled Taste, with guidance from Bangchan. The last subunit, named Vocal Racha, comprises Seungmin and Ayan, who are the main singers of the group. The duo wrote the song called Can't Stop. Maxident was a massive growth point for Stray Kids. Although not a major release in 2022, Stray Kids concluded the year with a compilation album named SKZ Replay, which focused on individual and group projects previously shared on YouTube. Since it wasn't a significant launch, there wasn't extensive promotion for it. Nevertheless, I view this album as a significant milestone in the group's development because it compiles the members' various work. Some standout tracks include Bang Chan's Connected, Felix's Deep End, Aya's Maknae on Top, and Lino's solo song Limbo.
Yeah, there wasn't really much promoted, right?
In the second quarter of 2023, Stray Kids had their first significant release. On June 2nd, they dropped their latest full-length album titled 5 Star. The album's title is a reference to their music being top-notch, like a product getting a perfect 5-star rating in a store. The songs on the album seamlessly align with this theme, but the title track S-Class particularly highlights it.
Well, we did like a whole album reaction to this. Oh my god, every track is insane.
Not only is 5 Star a strong addition to Stray Kids' music collection, but it also set records. It became the most pre-ordered K-pop album ever, with 4,930,000 copies sold before its release. The album debuted at the top of the Billboard 200, marking the group's third consecutive album to do so. Additionally, Stray Kids won their first VMA for the music video of S-Class, beating out the likes of 17 and Blackpink. The album has 12 tracks, including the original concept with the title track God's Menu. Another song, Super Bowl, shares similar themes with God's Menu,
another banger,
to cooking in a kitchen. It's unclear why Super Bowl was initially left off of Go Live, but I'm happy it's included now. The fifth track, called Top Line, is a song made in partnership with Tiger JK. Even though Tiger JK might not be widely known in the Western music scene, he's a huge influence on Stray Kids' production subunit 3RACHA. Without him, Stray Kids wouldn't be the group we know today. This collaboration is a big deal for Stray Kids, marking an important moment in their journey. Both Stray Kids and Tiger JK have said they enjoyed working on the song together and would be open to collaborating again in the future. By the end of 2023, Stray Kids unveiled their next album, Rockstar, seemingly continuing a series themed around stars. This mini-album was released on November 10th and had a different pre-release schedule. As part of the 5-Star Dome Tour in Seoul, Stray Kids hosted 2 special shows where they previewed songs from Rockstar, such as Megaverse, Leave, and Blind Spot. Additionally, they hinted at their upcoming short film SKZ Flix, which revolves around a group of students coming together to make a film for their university festival. The title track, La 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 La, was initially intended for Stray Kids' previous release, 5 Star. However, Changbin believed that the song deserved its own spotlight and requested to hold it for Rockstar. Item now takes its place on 5 Star. The song revolves around persevering through hardships to ultimately discover.
Every single album, there's that like one track that is just an insane track, and there is another like few tracks that are like really good, and also some of the B tracks that don't have a music video, right? They're really good
for happiness. In terms of sales, Rockstar
usually there's only like one track that I don't really like, that I think is okay, but the rest of the tracks I'm like in love.
Quite exceed its predecessor in immediate success. However, it was still a solid album for the group. On its first day, Stray Kids sold 1,885,065 copies of the album, and in its first week, it sold 3,702,681 copies, falling just short of the sales achieved by 5 Star. Despite this, Rockstar continued the streak of debuting at the top of the Billboard 200, making it the group's 4th consecutive album to do so. As of February 2024, Stray Kids hasn't revealed anything new this year. However, their goals for 2024 have been revealed. Some key plans include beginning their 3rd world tour, releasing
they might slow it down this year, I feel like,
a special album, and unveiling 8 SKZ player releases. The 3rd world tour would most likely follow the album's release, starting sometime early summer. As for the special album, it really could be anything. It could be anything from a repackage to a summer or winter themed album. Or, what I'm hoping for the most, it could be a solo album. Lastly, the SKZ player releases would be more of the member songs being published to the Stray Kids YouTube channel for the SKZ player project. 2024 has a lot in store, and I am very excited to see what we might receive. That about wraps up the evolution of Stray Kids. That's a great video. Thank you so much for checking out the video. It was like a nice little like reminder, or Stray Kids even more. If you're to stay as well, I would love to